stx38. Wasn't getting spark, so I ordered a new coil ignition off Amazon. I already put it on. I forgot to go through the steps while I was taking it off, but I'll go ahead and show you anyways. So you gotta take off the hood. The attachments are right here. It just pops right out. Make sure you don't lose your springs over here. There's a few bolts you need to do to get out. I believe it was 8mm screws. There's one here you need to take out. There's one here you need to take out. One here that holds your oil thing in place. There's one here. One here. One right there. And this sits in there like that. There's one you need to pull out here, and here, and there. I put one on, I realized I hadn't been filming, so I'll take it off. Drills aren't the ideal thing, but it works quicker. You might need to loosen your cap or move it for your oil. I don't think it's a big deal. This plate pops off, it gets hooked on over here. Make sure to get that out. It's a little bit more difficult with two hands than I thought it was going to be. It pulls out. Then you need to unplug. This is where your spark plug is at. You pull this off. Just give it a little tug. Pulls right out. Then you take and you unbolt here and here. It's supposed to be a 1/10 of an inch gap. I used a piece of cardboard. If you get an index card and fold it twice over, it's about that same width. I don't have a filler. You spin this till a magnet lines up, and then you take and you slide the cardboard down in there, and then tighten your bolt up so that it is not touching the magnets. You want the magnet to pull on a little bit, just enough that it's separated. If you have a feeler gauge, that'd probably be a better way to go. And you spin it, do the same thing on the other side. I said I used to use a little thin piece of cardboard, and then spin it to make sure that it's not hitting. The magnets aren't touching at all, because that could cause some problems down the line. So you can see there's a little teeny gap there. Well, make sure to do this. Pull this out when you're undoing it. So undo these, put your new one on, bolt these back down, plug it back in. If you want to, you can put your spark plug into the ignition coil, and then have somebody either hook it on here somehow or have somebody sit on the lawnmower and touch it to see if there's any spark. If you are getting spark, you should be good to go. Hook it back up. You hear a pop. And then you take and you put your hood back on. I guess not your hood, but your cover. Put that up back on. Make sure not to forget this wire. I did it the first time, I forgot. Hook these back up, and then give it a whirl. It should take care of your problem if it's an ignition coil. If not, if you've checked your spark plug and there's no spark, and you've checked your ignition coil and there's still no spark, you probably have a ground. So you can take and you can follow your wires. I'd start with this one, work it, follow it back down through. If that's not it, it might be something, a safety switch under your seat, ignition switch. There's quite a few things you can do, but that's how you change the ignition coil on a John Deere STX. From what I've read and seen, it's pretty consistent across the board with John Deere older tractors or older lawnmowers.